Valentine.
Hi, Valentine. Mwah.
Yes.
My best Valentine ever. Cheers.
Yes.
Boom. Cheers. Happy Valentine's
baby.
Day. Woo. Jay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Valentine's.
This is the best. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Yesterday was so amazing. You know what's amazing? When I don't even, it's not that if I vlog it, it's not amazing. I was having such a good time drinking champagne. Jeffree doesn't drink, but I was drinking with like Maddie and everyone else. And we were just like shopping, went to see shows, like it was honestly, and I didn't vlog much, but it was honestly like the best Valentine's Day ever. Specifically Shade and Jeffree, because they are, it's so weird because like when I'm not hanging out with them, I look at them like the way everyone else looks at them, like this like bigger than life, like these like literally sensations, literally like untouchables. Like that's how I look at them on the outside. I'm so happy, and like I said, I'm just really, really thankful, and Jeffree is freaking amazing. Like, I love you guys so much. I'm trying to vlog a little more today. It was just the worst yesterday, but I had so much fun, so that's what matters. I hope you guys enjoyed this little look into what was probably one of the best weekends of my life. And I don't know if you could fully understand how amazing it was because I didn't vlog all that much. Like we went to see Michael Jackson's Cirque show and it was so much fun. Like me and Jeffree just like were eating like popcorn together, and like Jeffree bought these amazing slippers for me. That's coming up in a vlog. I'm gonna show that like in my next clip because I just found them today, and they were like, he's so kind. Like I wanted to buy him something. Like literally we ended up getting like matching Hello Kitty bags, and I like wanted to buy it for him, but the thing is like he's so quick, he's so fast, he just buys what he wants. And it's like but he like took me on this trip, like got this jet and got my room, and like I'm not used to it. It makes me feel like not uncomfortable. I'm just like, oh, what can I do? Like I want to do for you, but it's like he literally has everything. Jeffree is beyond that, just the fucking most down to earth. Like I'm watching this like last clip of us getting Taco Bell. He's just fucking down to earth. Like when I hung out with him on Sunday, we just like got freaking McDonald's. Like he's just like, he's worked so hard and has amazing, like this amazing lifestyle that's like, I like truly love him like more than like I don't have a lot of friends. So like the ones I do have are like quality, and I just like love him so much. Like, and I don't know what to say, and I don't know how to say it, and I don't know how to express it to him. I like even texted him today because I found the slippers, or I was like wearing the slippers, and I was like, you know, I just love you. Like you're just so around, and like I guess I say that because I wish I could have vlogged more of that, because that's like a lifestyle I'm not even used to. And Jeffree's like really humble, I feel, on the internet now. Like and this was by far the most special Valentine's Day of my life, and it was so fucking cool that I got to spend it with Jeffree. Jeffree deserves every ounce of success and love and adoration and admiration and respect that he gets. Like he's gone through shit. He's gone through so much shit. He's constantly reinvented himself. He's constantly like, it's like, and beyond all that, he's fucking caring. And I wish I would have vlogged more, but again, I was in the moment, and I just want to say that it was the most amazing weekend of my life. And thanks for watching, and thank you, Jeffree Star, for being my friend first and foremost. Like canceled, like, you know, all this stuff like that. And like Jay admits like he beats people's asses and shit, and I'm not. You know, I was like alone. I was single for a long time and lived alone, and like I was scared. On top of that, Shane and Rylan continued to be friends with Jeffree, and I was just trying. I know I told them about all of this, and I was like, you know, I'm not someone's gonna be like, don't be friends with this person because of an experience that happened to me, but I was like I was traumatized. Like right when I came home, I like had to tell him, and he just wanted to see him buy him, but I was just scared that I would lose like Shane's friendship because they were gonna get married like a month later after that trip, and I knew he'd probably invite Jeffree, and I just didn't want to make it awkward, and so I just was trying to not say anything. And I was so scared, and I'm still so scared, and that's why I make this video. So at least it's out there.
like canceled, like, you know, all this stuff like that. It's out there because it's like I really do have anxiety over this video. I briefly mentioned it in my vlog that I posted today, and so many people were like supportive, and I did just watch this video so I know everything, so I'm like aware.
Things with food all the time because the bitch stays eating. The bitch stays eating. Good thing she lives in California where there's fucking endless amounts of food. Because if she lived in any other fucking country where there's poverty, what is it, poverty, where people are starving, this bitch wouldn't leave no food left for not even for the animals, not even for the fucking vultures. She'll eat So listen, she says, "Oh, thank you so much. I'm not gonna tell you I have you though."
It was so amazing.
They all walked as fast as they could through a mall. I was constantly dead.
And we were just like shopping.
They told me I was poor because I asked the price of a Balenciaga bag. Like, oh my God, you have to ask the price of how much that is before you buy it. Like, you're so poor.
But it was honestly like the best Valentine's Day ever.
Without me, like they're at a club trying to like have fun and they're talking shit and being so nasty.
I look at them like the way everyone else looks at them, like this, like bigger than life, like these like literally sensations.
He's vile. He's vile. How many people have to come forward and say how nasty he is?
It's literally like having like a best friend in high school, and I never like got that experience.
It's just mean girl behavior, and I'm fucking 32 years old and they're well above 32.
Because I'm just really, really thankful, and Jeffree's freaking amazing.
Like reaching for a nacho and Jeffree slapping my hand and saying don't eat.
Yesterday was so amazing.
Jeffree has been talking shit about me way before that trip when I hung out with John Hill, just saying like he told Jacqueline and Jacqueline told John like how we're just a bunch of druggies and how we're like losers. I mean, Jay admitted to all the shit. He said he's a shitty person. Jeffree Star is a shitty person. The people around him are shitty people. And anyone who defends or supports him are shitty people because it's time and time again. And it's behind closed doors. It's not trolling. It's real. It's nasty. It's manipulative. It's disgusting. And making up lies about me being on drugs and that I'm not sober and shit. Fuck you. I'd gotten this message before, and everyone in our lives and around me knows in real time when this was happening, him saying all this shit behind my back. And people still support him. And still with him. These are his people. This is his crew. Maybe he's not doing the dirty work, but having other people threaten me and do the dirty work. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, and I'm so sad I didn't speak out sooner. I'm so disgusted with myself that I was so afraid to not speak out sooner. And now my paranoia is just like really, really high, and I start to think like, oh my God, the people who have supported Jeffree and stood by Jeffree, knowing all this stuff has been going on with me, and I wasn't saying this online. I wasn't saying this for attention. I wasn't trying to expose anybody, but I was telling people this in private, and the fact that people still like defended him, and not only that, but like supported him publicly and just making him like this glorious thing. It's like, it's disgusting. Like Jay's video shows how disgusting. He admitted in his live today all the disgusting shit they said, and it's more than just mean girl stuff. It's just like triggering ass shit, and it's so gross and disgusting to me. And now just like the security threat, I just feel so overwhelmed, and I'm putting it out there so as many people know about this, just because like I truly feel like something bad is gonna happen. Like I truly feel that in my heart, and I can't do anything until like something actually happens, which really, really sucks. All I have is security, my fiance, our security inside, like. Okay, so my fiance's on his way home. There's 2 more security guards here. I keep getting like messages like this, and I've heard this before, that Jeffree was telling everybody that I was high, and the jet was paid for because you were high on drugs, and Jeffree wanted you safe. I wasn't high. He told Jacqueline Hill how disgusting and gross me and John Hill were when we hung out. This is all while we were friends. Everybody around me knows this. My mom, my sister, Shane, everybody knew this behavior from Jeffree, and that he was saying this shit about me. There's a video of another guy that wasn't on the payroll that was on that trip with us that has also backed up this story. I wasn't high. I wasn't on drugs at all. And it's all very triggering. It's all very triggering, but I just want it all out there. Like, Jeffree's an awful person. This is proved now by the people around him closest saying this stuff. And I'm just publicly stating once for all, and I will be done with it. I do not support Jeffree Star. I think he is awful. Like, he just triggers people. Like, he triggered me in so many ways. And like, yeah, there was some good stuff. And I wanted to believe the best. Shane was friends with him. Shane vouched for him. I was like, you know, and we had some good moments, and it just like showed his true colors. And I just try to keep my space. And, you know, I was scared of him. I was scared of the backlash. I was scared of him. I was scared of being canceled. I was scared of what is happening now. Isn't about my happiness. They're cold in the dark on the inside. Let me. So everyone's been tagging me in this about Jeffree still using hair by Jay. Obviously he is. Jeffree's the one who said all those vile things. Jay was just stupid enough to repeat and confirm it online because he's his little minion. But Jeffree is also just as vile. So obviously trash is going to keep trash. He was just trying to save face for a couple days, I guess. If you don't remember Jay, let me remind you of this beautiful human. And these are the people that Shane and Rylan continue to support for that $1. Rylan and his shitty merch using Jeffree's merch company. But okay, cool. Trash recognized trash. Devil plays with devil. Cool. The most offensive part about Jay's rant was him saying if we, him including himself and Jeffree, you're the hired help, don't forget. But he said if we called her, saying him and Jeffree called me, that I'd be dying to hang out with them. And Jeffree called and pleaded, trying to keep some sort of friendship or some sort of like cool relationship online. I would never hang out with these two people again if you paid me $1 million. They're the trash scum of the internet, and it's been proven time and time again, but because they're popular, they get away with it. And because they have money.
You know what's crazy too is like, this is just an exact representation of Jeffree, and what sucks is like Jeffree will always be successful and he'll always keep going, and he's like an actual bad person. Like, he's an actual bad person, and it's evident by these people. Like, it comes out in them, and I'm just like, God, it sucks. And this is an evil person. And because you know what? They probably would be happy if I killed myself. Jeffree is that person who would be like, haha, dumb bitch died. Like, that's literally how he is.
When did Shane tell you that he didn't want to believe it?
Saturday.
And then did he say, okay, but was that him admitting that he believes you now? Like,
no, he's just like, I never heard Jeffree say anything bad, so I couldn't believe what you were saying. I honestly don't think anyone should be canceled except for Jay, because like also he doxed me. Like, what the fuck? You should be working with anybody. But like, and I don't say like cancel Jeffree. He's an evil person. He's a mean person. But support him if you want. I don't give a shit. Like, pay for that shit. It just sucks because he'll always win. Like, he's just gonna keep winning in life. And I don't know, like, it just sucks because he's just like not a good person. But Jeffree lied about how much the palette would make on camera. He even told me it did not make as much as they say. He just makes shit up.
wait, Jeffree overestimated how
he
much?
tells people
For
he makes
real?
more. Yeah,
He is rich though.
no doubt. I'm not doubting that.
He lied about how much the palette made. Do you have any other juice you want to dish out now that you're enemies with them all?
I'm not enemies. I really hope Shane wakes up. And like, honestly, like I said, I don't want to cancel these people. Like, for me, I've defended them so long that I just want to be not associated with them anymore, because this is like really gross behavior. And I should have spoke up about Jeffree sooner when Tab made the video. Tab was the original one. And I said to him, I was scared. I was like, I should have spoke up, because you can't like treat people like shit. Like, you can't do this shit. I don't know. It's not the end of the world. You know, there's bigger allegations against Jeffree Star, and I don't hate him. I hope he finds happiness, because I actually do think he's really miserable, and I think that's his hell, is that he has to live as himself, and I think that's worse. It's so many just like that trip was like awful, like from beginning to start, like just awful, and they were just awful, and I was just like, you know. And to me, like, I always thought I was hard on Jeffree, because like that is a classic example of someone who was just bullied, and everyone, like, he always talks about how people call him the F word and all that stuff. He's like, oh, look at me now, like, well, you know, all that stuff like that, because I think he like was bullied so hard. But like at the same, because that's what it feels like.
People that want clout and attention and followers. When I leave on a really note with someone and our last texts are all positive and great, and then months later they make up a bunch of shit about me on camera. No. We're not going to entertain it. We're not going to feed into the negativity, and I'm not going to give an ounce to these people who are literally making it out of thin air. A few checklist things? No, I don't talk to my real friends ever. Sorry, I know it sounds fun and exciting.
All right, let's talk, because I feel like we need to talk. We're going to talk about all the drama that happened in Las Vegas, February 14th, Valentine's Day, extravaganza of the world eleganza. Okay, so me and my crew, it was me and my 2 assistants in the front of mine. We flew to Las Vegas, had a great time. From Las Vegas, we flew to Hollywood. From Hollywood, we flew back to Vegas. All right, so Jeffree Star was in Las Vegas. I said, hey, I'm here too. Do you want to link up? He said, sure. So we stopped at the Hermes store to buy Jeffree Star a gift because I haven't seen him in a while. And honestly, I just kind of feel like I just have to get stopped there. I kind of feel like people, if you have your minds made up, you already have your minds made up. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm not here to persuade you. Whatever, okay? Like, and I gave Jeffree Star the Hermes thing, right? So the thing is, like, my relationship with Jeffree Star is really not that deep. It's really not, like, for some reason I think people think that we talk on the phone every day and then we text every day and then, you know, we did like a Instagram story thing. Then I gave him the Hermes gift. Said he liked it. It was like a circus collection by Hermes, and I really, really liked that collection. I got it in pink because I know that's his favorite color. And he said he liked whatever. So then TRISHA Paytas was there in Las Vegas, but I honestly don't even, like, I know she was there because she was like Snapchatting or Instagram, and like later on she uploaded videos of her being there, but like I never saw TRISHA Paytas, so, you know, I can't like talk about her if I didn't see her, you know. I hung out with Jeffree the next day shortly, but like he didn't say anything racial. He didn't make fun of Trisha. He didn't talk down about Trisha. If anything, Jeffree just jokes around, but it was nothing bad. Like, I don't know, you know. And the whole thing about what was it? Oh, the whole thing about, he got me the cheapest thing at Hermes. Girl, okay, first of all, that's a joke that I say. Like, when my friends give me something, I usually say it to their face or behind their back, whatever. That's just like, to me, that's just me being like fun and shady, but it's not meant to be disrespectful, right? I can see how people will take it disrespectful, but that's just friendly banter between me and my people that I don't know. I just talk a lot of shit, girl. And I think Jeffree has like, he does that too. And I think he has like that twisted sense of humor. And so I don't know. I'm not offended by it because I get I'm laughing because I get the joke. So when I heard people were like, are you upset? I was like, what? That's a total joke. Anyways, the thing is, like, I'm not here to discredit anybody, but if that's how they feel and that's how they see things, by all means, go ahead. But like, I was there. Like, I was there living in the moment, having a good time. I was in Vegas, not for a long time, but for a short time, just have a good time. That being said, then after that, Jeffree left. I didn't see him. I still haven't seen him since then. I don't believe so. All I know is that I had a great time. When I was with Jeffree Star, nothing negative was said about TRISHA Paytas, nothing malicious, nothing sneaky, whatever. All I know is I'd laughed at jokes. I've heard jokes, but it was nothing that no one like hasn't heard before or anything like that. So, but like I said, maybe when he was hanging out with him, stuff was said, but I can't vouch for it because I wasn't there during that. All I can talk about is when I was there.
That from Shane. He's like, you just say something once and that's the title. So like if his was like, you know, I had sex with NSYNC or something, and he mentioned it one time in the video, and then that was like the title.
Yeah, literally one sentence, and I'll spin that sentence into the core. You know what I mean?
Do you ever talk to him anymore?
Shane?
Yeah.
Not really. I'll try. I wanted to have him on Canceled, and I'm still down to have him on Canceled.
Maybe he's too canceled for Canceled.
No one's too
He's
canceled
not.
for
People,
Canceled.
yeah, that's true. People like that's the thing. Everyone comes back.
I would have him on Canceled. I really would, but I think he's just
scared.
I was gonna say afraid, and I didn't want. I don't mean that in a mean way. I think
no, of course, he's like living his life in like Montana or something.
Yeah, and him and Ryland are just like whatever. The last conversation I had with him was a really, really good one, a really meaningful one. It was at like a Jeffree Star skin event or something.
I love that you go to like all these random. You're at every event. I'm like, oh my god, at Jeffree Star's event. That's
clout farming my life away. I'm not as much eventy as I was this was like 2 years ago, but we had a really good conversation. We both like cried and talked a lot of shit out, and it felt like the closing of a really big chapter of my life. So I'm happy with where it sits at, and I'm happy for him. And
he made so much money off conspiracy. He's like, peace out. I don't need anybody anymore. He's like retired for like 20 million. He made some. I don't know. He never told me, but I think it was something like that. I
for sure, so much fucking goddamn money. The books, everything.
So he's like, I don't give a fuck.
And he was always smart with his money too. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. Like his accountant would be like, you have to spend more money. I was like, ugh, can't relate. I wouldn't have that much money where I'm just like, bye. I would say bye to YouTube. I play the lottery 5 times a week because I'm hoping to just win and be done.
she would say it off.
You knew Kathy Griffin pretty well.
Shane hooked me and Kathy up. Like, Shane knew I loved Kathy Griffin, so he was like,
very random. Shane had the most random people connections ever. Oh, you like Kathy? Like, why was he hanging out with Kathy Griffin? That's so random. Like, I mean, good for him. I like her, but what?
What was the craziest thing you feel like Shane ever did for you?
He did a documentary on me. I was like the first documentary thing, and it like helped me pop off. Yeah, I was like
and you got a good one, right?
Yeah,
like,
it was just like nothing. It was just like, here's my friend Trisha, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, mine was not so good.
No, then he went crazy and did like the Jake Paul, the Tana got like just insane. I was like, oh my god, like it was crazy. But I remember they got like 30 million, 40 million.
I was grateful for the documentary though, because it vindicated me a lot after TanaCon. Like, it's shown a lot of light on it not being like, I feel like a lot of people thought I was like diabolically planning it by myself, you know, like I want these people sunburned.
No,
and like
that also isn't a crazy time when like Shane could like literally make anyone look good, like Jake Paul and like you, like I mean,
Jeffree, I mean, he did
right.
It's
and then
crazy.
the pendulum swung the other way, and everyone's like, "Fuck you!" If you've ever made a video with Shane Dawson, and it was like so crazy. And I like rode for him hard even during that.
Are you? You asked me this yesterday, and I went in on this. But are you still friends with him? Do you still talk to him?
I haven't talked to him since like 2021. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't he having a baby?
Yeah.
Popped him right out.
Wait, they're born?
No, they're not born. They're just pregnant right now with them. Yeah.
Was it a falling out or was it a natural?
I think there was just like, you know what, honestly, it's like, so it was sad. Honestly, it's just like it's sad because I really liked Shane the most. Like, I really loved him. I really thought he was like the one person who like always had my back. But then after we did have the little falling out, everyone was like, oh, he talked shit about you, he said this, and you know it's real because it's like only stuff you said to Shane. I was like, oh damn, you know what I mean? So I think all that's like just hurt and just sad, and I like, you know, I get it. I'm like not a great friend either, but like, you know, it's just like a whole thing. I definitely wasn't talking shit about him. That's the one person I never talk shit about. Like, I love Shane more than anything. Like, it actually hurts me so much.
You don't give your... Okay. And she would read us names, and then we would say if we, like, in our mind, like, canceled or not. You know, like, if I think that, like... You know what I mean? If I think they're canceled or not, like, to me.
Yeah.
And I would kind of elaborate, and I have a few for you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I love this game.
Okay. I'll start chill. Jeffree Star, canceled or not?
Not.
Why?
Although he's in Montana.
Yeah.
Canceled.
Why?
I think if you leave California, if you're in Montana, you're canceled. Everyone in Montana.
I thought he went to Wyoming.
Wyoming canceled.
With his yachts.
I don't think he's canceled. I think not canceled.
Okay, not canceled. Shane Dawson.
Not canceled. Because I think he's just in his like also
bubble.
Colorado. Oh, but he's also Colorado. Canceled. I think if you're like in any of those weird states, you're canceled.
You think when people move away to a weird state, like they're fucking canceled?
It's almost like you're exiled. So canceled. I'm just kidding. I like it. I respect their like quiet lifestyles. Honestly, it's great. Jeffree's been nice to me. Actually,
No, this is so fun, and I would play it in a heartbeat. I can tell you.
What do you guys think?
I mean, to me, neither are canceled. Yeah, because it's like my opinion. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Jeffree's not canceled to me. Like, I guess it's essentially asking, like, would you hang out with them? Do you like them? You know?
Oh, I thought we were saying like public view.
No, to you.
Like, to you.
Okay.
Do you want to retract any answers? Jeffree Star, canceled or not?
Oh my gosh. I think I'm just in a different era. I'm gonna just say not canceled. Honestly, seriously, because I hate having beef in general or like looming things over my head. Like, I would just say not canceled to be cool with everybody.
So I should just not even ask you about Colleen Ballinger, David Dobrik, or
Cancel. Well, how did you do Jeffree and Eugenia? Because that's like the holy trinity of TikTok Live.
Because I sometimes like it just the list is always so random when you click it. So like when I go on there and I saw Eugenia, it didn't say that she was live with Jeffree. It usually shows like they're live with someone else, and I just clicked her name, and Jeffree was there.
And you haven't met him in real life?
No.
They could be iconic. I could see you guys together.
Okay. I'm a little scared of him.
Wait, really?
Yeah, but not really.
Right.
I'm also scared of everyone.
I'm scared of everyone too. Yeah. No, Jeffree's cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think we like had like, I don't know, maybe we didn't have beef. I don't know. Sometimes, you know, you think about like, why did we fall out? Sometimes I forget. I was just a hot mess. I just like hated everyone for a minute.
No one. I don't think anyone on that app deserves a redemption. I can't really think of one. Well, the person that comes to mind is obviously Jeffree Star, because that's like the devil incarnate. So yeah.
I think Jeffree has some light in him.
Kept the most vicious lies about me and tried to ruin my life. And at the time, everyone was bored and people entertained her lies. It was so horrible for my mental health. And this bitch says she don't remember. That's crazy. She don't remember. oh, but she has a kid now. She's healed. No, she's awful. She's an evil person. This is crazy. She don't remember.
Jeffree Star so awful to me on this Vegas trip a year ago.
We had like a fabulous getaway weekend with Jeffree Star in Vegas, which was so over the top and fun and amazing. And it was the best weekend of my life.
It was so crazy, y'all. This bitch uploaded a vlog about our trip. It was so beautiful and amazing. 4 months later, deletes it, makes up all the lies, trying to ruin my life. Y'all, this is crazy. I don't remember. You don't remember trying to ruin my life, girl? That's what I'm saying is like people just, someone said, let it go. Baby, I've already let it go. I'm the one that moved to Wyoming and got therapy and fixed a lot of issues that I was having because I was letting people get to me all the time. And just because I'm passionate and raise my voice, don't mean I'm angry. Baby, I can turn it up! I can yell and scream and whisper and do ASMR. You all, I'm a comedian, baby. It's just so crazy how I really took this person in and they shit on me the first second people were starting to turn or felt any type of way. It was crazy. It's just very disheartening because human beings can be so awful, and to literally try to ruin my life and then say you don't remember what happened. Is this a joke, you guys? I'm literally gonna throw up in my mouth. Like, I feel